I'm at Mahindra's Igatpuri Off-Road Academy with the 2025 Mahindra Thar Facelift. Mahindra first launched the Thar in 2020. 5 years down the line, they've decided to give it a comprehensive facelift of sorts. Now, come closer, I'll show you what's changed in the 2025 Thar Facelift. It'll take a trained eye to really figure out what has changed in the facelifted Thar because changes are very subtle. The grille, it used to be an all-black affair. Now you get a body-colored grille. That is one big change. The second big change, Mahindra initially started out with a dual-tone bumper. They went back to an all-black bumper. Now the dual-tone bumper, satin and black, has made a reappearance in the facelifted model. On the profile though, everything remains the same. You've got this nice butch profile. You've got these 18-inch tires, shod on alloy wheels. Rest of it, nothing has changed. This is a 3-door model. It remains completely similar to what it was before. As you move towards the rear of the car, what you'll notice is there used to be a little keyhole on the fuel flap. That is missing in this car. That is because you now have a fuel flap button placed on the dashboard very conveniently. Again, customer feedback has been taken into consideration, and you also get a rear wash wipe function here on the windscreen at the rear. That is another change. And there's one more feature that's come in from the rocks to the Thar, which is this. This is a rear camera. The Thar facelift gets a rear camera. All in all, the rear design is more or less the same. Only the features have changed. Only the features are new. Apart from that, the overall design is the same. So I'm sitting inside the 2025 Thar facelift. So now, come closer, I'll show you what else changed in the 2025 Thar. First things first, this 10.25 inch infotainment unit, the touchscreen unit, which is borrowed from the Thar rocks, has come to the facelifted Thar. So this is one big change, and it also has an interesting feature. You always used to have this adventure statistics, but this is the version 2 of the adventure statistics that has been added to the Thar. That is one thing. And as you can see, the center console and the dashboard are completely all black like before. Now there's the second big change, as you see, is the USB Type-C port, which is now made it to the facelifted Thar. The Type-C wasn't there before. Now you have a Type-C. You can see there. And the third change, steering wheel. This is a steering wheel that's borrowed from the rocks and the Scorpio. On the left part of the steering wheel, you have all the phone and infotainment unit functions. On the right, you have cruise control. So this is a new item. As you move towards the A pillar of the car, what you'll notice is you have new grab handles. And as you move towards the bottom, you will see that the power window switches that were originally in the center console of the older Thar is now on the driver armrest. And finally, one more change, the fuel flap, which we've already shown before, the fuel flap opener. The button comes to the dashboard. Initially, you used to give your key outside and open the flap button. You can now do it from the cabin itself. You can open the fuel flap from the cabin. So that is another change. And what is something that I really liked about the Thar is this: it's got an adjustable armrest, so it helps you really get a nice driving position. And another key convenience feature that they've added is with the pedals. You now get a dead pedal. There is a dead pedal on the automatic trims so that you can rest your foot. So this is another welcome change on the 2025 Thar facelift. Getting into the 3-door Thar has always been a challenging affair. That continues even in this model. I'll show you why. So this is what you have to do to get inside the Thar. And once you're settled in the Thar, what you'll actually notice is there is some element of comfort that's been added for people sitting at the rear. You get rear AC vents. So these are your AC vents that have been added. Mahindra's listened to customer feedback, added rear AC vents. You also get a USB Type-C charging point. So these are, changes, comfort features for people sitting at the rear. And people sitting in the rear also get adjustable headrest. It was there before. They continue to get the adjustable headrest. Overall, the space is a little tight here, but this is a car that's meant to go off-roading and have adventure. So this is how it will be. So Mahindra has finally launched the facelifted 2025 Thar 5 full years after they launched the second generation model. Here are the prices. As you can see, prices are quite competitive. With the facelift, what Mahindra has essentially done is they have made the Thar more livable. These are small but significant additions. All in all, the Thar becomes a lot more livable than before. The engine is the same. You get the same 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine, you get a 1.5 diesel, and you get a 2 litre petrol. The bigger engines get 6-speed manual and automatic transmissions. So there's plenty of choice for the customer. All in all, I think Mahindra has done a fabulous job with the facelift. They've also offered 2 new colors. The color you see here is the Tango Red. You also have Battleship Grey, so new colors as well. They've also made a major engineering change. The axle also gets disconnected when you drive on highways, so with an electronic axle disconnect. So all in all, I think the Thar facelift is something that a lot of people are going to look forward to, thanks to these small but significant changes. So if you like this kind of content, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to Car Talk, and as always, thank you very much for watching.